Yo, what's up with it? It's your boy Noonie. This is Leo in the third house. I'm back with another reading. This is going to be a 72-hour reading for the sign of Capricorn. I'm going to try to knock them all out like between today and tomorrow morning. I might just try to finish them up by like 4 a.m. We're going to see what pans out. But anyway, this is going to be energies of what you may encounter now. You might be already currently going through them, about to experience them, or you've already like seen this situation. We're going to see what's up though. Okay. It's a cycle, the end of a cycle, but you still feel like you're still trapped in it. All right, so this is a big life-changing cycle. All right, so you're gonna need to allow this situation to come to an end, whatever it is. That's your advice so far. You're detaching from it. Okay, so this is what I'm getting, Capricorn. Like in the next 72 hours, you probably may not know exactly where you'll be wanting to head. You'll be like lacking the passion and drive to go after whatever it is, or to move forward. So it's like if you do things, you might be feeling a little bit lazy. This kind of energy I get. You might feel lazy, lethargic. Might not even be feeling like having sex, which is the weekend. So you don't even want to get loose on the weekend. Okay, so I'm not going to take those cards. I'm getting like there's the end of a relationship, or some type of friends with benefits might be ending. Something having to do with like lust, sex. I'm getting like a secret affair, a secret partner, something that has like 3 other people. You had to make a decision on it. It was something from the past. It was old. It kept you stuck in the same cycle. So you'll be letting that go. Something that let you go. So it's something that kept you bogged in. Could be a job, could be a relationship, but whatever it is, it's allowing you to, it's telling you to let this situation end. All right. There's a new opportunity that's coming along. Might be separating from a soulmate, or separating from a dream job, or separating from. It's an opportunity as well. But I'm getting that you still want to stay in this situation. You still kind of want to give your heart to this situation. You still want to give your world to the situation, or your time, your effort to the situation. There's okay, but you're afraid of an ending. So there's going to be communication that going to come in. A new romantic cycle comes. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. Within this next 72 hours, you're going to probably be breaking up with someone, getting rid of someone. Though you may want to still stay in there with them, you're going to be called to make a judgment. All right, so you may not really know where your intention or where you want to go. There may be a lack of sex in this and a lack of communication. Someone might just stop it. All right, so there's like this, you came into this reading basically being like on the fence, not for sure exactly what the truth of it is, kind of having a heart over head matter, where you're just more so in your feelings, and you're not really making like a clear decision. It's like you're not really looking at the truth of the matter, but you're needing to make a decision. So this is the same cycle, it's the same experience. You've already done this. You're tired of this. All right. You could be dealing with a fixed sign, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius. Or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Capricorn, where here's your own energy. And this is you not really feeling like your own self. So because you're not determined, nor do you have any passion to go after the things that you really desire, which is not a Capricorn trait. Capricorns are ambitious, so you're lacking that drive right now. So that's why you would definitely be in reverse at this time. All right, so there's some type of separation. You got both cards of separation, the 2 of Cups in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. So that's letting me know that you're separating from a partner, someone who feels like a soulmate, or someone who feels like they match your energy. All right. But it felt like you guys were stuck in the same cycle, and so you're turning your back on that in the next 72 hours. So it's this energy of you juggling, possibly having money issues, or or just possibly just juggling between making a decision, because you're still kind of like stuck in the old cycle, that old pattern. All right, but there's new communication that comes in, and it may have to do with the relationship, or it's just starting of a new cycle. So there's either fair give and take, even balance. You might be dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, a Sagittarius. I said the fixed signs, Capricorn, or Scorpio, or Taurus, because you got Taurus again. So these are people that you may encounter over the course of the weekend. All right, but there's gonna be some type of juggling. I'm getting like somebody doesn't want to be fair. Somebody doesn't want to like fair treatment. Though this is something new coming up, so maybe it's communication about them. Okay, so they're going to be juggling. Someone's going to be juggling, giving you communication. They want to start a new cycle. They want to redo this again, and so you're contemplating in the near future. You're basically going to go back into this. This is what I'm getting. In the next 72 hours, you're going to go back into this cycle after this after this communication that comes in. This is love messages that's going to come in. Okay, but you need to transform this whole situation, okay? Because I'm getting like this is a toxic situation, and it might be more than one or two people in there. It might just be lust, all right? There might be some addictions in there, some drinking, all right? It's definitely sex, hot, passionate sex, all right? That's what's on your mind. That's the energy that's around, but you don't really have the desire to go after that. It's the energy I'm also getting. Like, you don't really have the desire to go after sex. Though there's an energy of sex, there's also an energy of separation, breaking up, and like lacking harmony. You're just like juggling between which way you want to do it, whether you want to go back into this cycle or whether you want to just kind of stay broken apart. So whoever this is, Capricorn, you guys might be reuniting and starting a whole new thing all over again, starting this whole situation back all over again, okay? Your advice, though, is to let this situation end, all right? It's got to transform its form. You got to let this end. Detach from it. You really want to detach from it already. You got that in your mind. I don't know why I feel like I need to do that. Yeah, this situation is bigger than you. You need to work through your fears. So I'm getting like, this is Scorpio energy, which is also your advice, death. So you need to transform this situation. Work through your fears. You might have a fear of being alone, or you might have a fear of relationships, or of repeating the same cycle, same patterns with relationships, because you got the Two of Cups and you got the soulmate card. So maybe you might have been encountering a lot of people who are pretending to be people who are pretending to be like you, or pretending to match your energy. And that's an old pattern that you've already experienced. Though you still are like intrigued by that, because that's the energy I'm getting, you're going to need to make a decision and detach from it. Now, you've already kind of like made that up in your mind, your inner guide, your inner guidance within yourself. You pretty much already decided that you're going to like end this situation and call a close to this, but you need a practical plan on how you plan to execute this, a practical plan on how you plan to move forward as well. All right, so surrender to the divine and work through your fears. So this situation is already like destined for you to already experience. All right, so these next 72 hours, this is maybe a test. I'm getting a vibe of like a test, whether you'll go back into the same cycle and repeat the same patterns again. There's a whole energy of like lacking of vulnerability, lacking of openness and clarity and truthfulness and honesty. It's a lack of compromising, and it's so much disharmony here. And it's just like you've just done this already, all right? It's just the energy of this needs to end, and you need to make a decision now to do so. You're not even passionate about this, and you don't even really have a clear intent on where you plan to go with this at all. All right, so you need a practical plan on where you do plan to go with your new start, because you have a new start. It doesn't have to necessarily be relationship. It could just be in creativity as well, because this, when I look at the world in reverse, I think of it as like cycle, the same. I think of it as like the rut, like being stuck in the rat race, doing work like 9 to 5. Not that anything's wrong with 9 to 5, but I look at it as like 9 to 5, like feeling like you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. All right, and you may need to make a decision on that. And if you decide to quit or end that situation, get away from this situation that doesn't feel good to you, or that feels toxic to you or draining, because I'm getting like the energy of draining, you're going to need a practical plan on where you plan to go after that, and surrender this situation to the divine. So allow forces bigger than you to take over, and just kind of like allow life to just guide you to where you need to be. But you got to work through your fears, because you have expectations of how you expect things to be, right? So you maybe have a fear of breakups, or cheating because you got the devil, or cheating, or just like lack of vulnerability, or people being open with you. All right, you might have a fear of that in relationships. There's definitely a fear of relationships here for you, Capricorn. A fear of vulnerability in relationships. Okay, so you're gonna need to surrender this relationship to the divine, basically, and work through your fears of possibly being alone or possibly not having a partner. All right, you need a practical plan on where you plan to go, because you have a new romantic cycle that's coming up. So it might be communication from offers, or it might be communication from that past lover that's going to be coming in, trying to start the new cycle again. They want to offer some justice or some balance to the situation. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up with some advice that you can get. But I'm getting that you'll probably be encountering the same cycle, or someone will be trying to return with communication, or that if it's new communication, they're going to be coming in pretty hot. That's the vibe I get. So that's what you got. Trust. Trust, you're looking at a situation from a purely physical perspective. See what it said? Lusting. You got that lust in you with the devil energy. And therefore, you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best possible way. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. Okay, so you guys might have some type of communication. It's definitely going to be communication. It's going to be text, passionate communication, text that's going to come in. And so you're needing to trust that this is a new cycle that's coming in, but you need a practical plan on where you guys, so I'm getting that maybe this situation might transform. So you might have to like release the negativity in it and release the toxic behaviors in it, right? Because you really want to give your heart to this situation, or you really want to give your all to this situation. It just feels like it's a rut, like you're stuck in the same pattern, or like you keep doing the same thing again, like a circle. Like you guys just keep doing this, and you're stuck on the fence. But you're needing to make a decision, all right? That's what you're focused on, is like making a decision. You've seen the red flags, you've seen the signals and the signs, and it's matching up with what you think it is. It's feeling toxic, and you want to detach, but you're just still juggling between, redoing this cycle again or breaking up, and like calling it quits. But there's going to be communication that's going to come in, and she may or he may be on the line, on the fence, all right? But they want to start a new cycle again. So you guys are going to need to work through your fears and kind of just go with the flow. Like allow this to take its course. Allow it to do what it's going to do in the next 72 hours. But you do need a practical plan on where you plan to take the situation. And you're going to need to trust, because this might be, it says this is a bigger picture, and that's why I say surrender to the divine. This is a bigger picture, so this is orchestrated already for you to encounter this. This is meant for you and them, or for you and they to encounter this in the next 72 hours. All right, so this is your last card, prayer. Dear guardian angel, to you I pray. When I'm fearful, help me remember that only love is real. When I'm lost, help me find my way. When I'm confused, help me to regain clarity. When I feel lonely, help me feel your loving presence. Where I perceive chaos, help me to see your order. All right, Capricorn, that's what I got. Thanks for watching.